everybody, Rob Taylor here from Team Taylor and CMK and Associates. It's time for another Flippin' Friday. Today we're talking money. How do you get money for your flips? There are some great new programs out there that we just heard about, and we're here at Prime Lending to find out a lot more about them. So let's go inside and meet the young ladies that can be the ones that help you get your flip off the ground. Hello everybody, Rob Taylor here. We are now in the, we'll call it the Flippin' boardroom. How about that, right? Yeah. I'm here with two outstanding mortgage professionals. Like always, we're trying to give you all angles of how to flip properties and really bring a lot of value to our show. I could not ask for two better people to sit down with me. We're here in Saratoga, New York at their new office. Yes. I'm here with Kristen and Jen, both from Prime Lending, and they were talking to us about maybe 2 weeks ago and told us about a great program, and I immediately thought of you guys and said, we gotta come in here, interview them, and ask them a few questions because it will really help you out. Remember, we said the biggest drawback to a lot of flippers is their funding and financing. So we're here to show and help you answer a few questions to see if this can help you do more property. So thanks for sitting down with us.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. So, a couple of things about our audience. Again, a lot of flippers from very experienced to just starting out. And so I just knew that they had to talk with you guys because you're experts as when it comes to how to help them get financing.
Right. Thank you.
So again, I guess I'll start with you, Kristen. How long have you been doing mortgages?
I have been doing residential mortgage lending for about 16 years now. I worked for a couple other lenders before coming to Prime Lending, and Jen joined my team.
Yeah, I joined about a year ago.
Awesome. Yeah. And together, they're awesome. You get the theme, Team Taylor. We got a team right here, right? So, and then, you've done hundreds, thousands of mortgages over that time. And then, tell me when you're doing, what do you see, how do you see the market is right now?
The market here locally is strong. We have a lot of properties out there that I believe this program will be helpful for. Properties that investors can go out there and purchase and renovate and repair and turn around and sell, hopefully for a profit.
Awesome. And that's what we're about, right? Making profit, but being able to see the whole project through. So many people run out of money.
Absolutely.
when they're doing these flips. So we're going to get right into it. Prime Lending, how long has that been around?
Prime Lending is a national federally chartered mortgage bank. We are located Prime Lending is headquartered out of Dallas, but we're located in all 50 states. We've been in business over 30 years. Locally here, we opened the branch about 6 years ago. Been working with them ever since. And it's a great company. Wonderful.
Awesome. And I know we've been doing some deals together, so they've been great. And again, definitely a knowledge broker. I like people who know what they're talking about. So when we're talking about our flippers and how it can be helpful to them, I know you guys mentioned you have a program for flippers. And tell me a little bit about that program and how it can help these guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So the program we offer is a conventional loan through Fannie Mae. You might have heard of that before. That's one of the investors that we use when we give out our money. And Fannie Mae has allowed us to provide a loan where the purchase includes money for the renovation. And for investors, those people that don't live in the property, we can, on single family homes, we can roll up to 75% of the after improved value in repairs into their loan amount as part of their loan. So,
perfect. Yep. Now, remember last week or a couple weeks ago, we talked about ARV, so your after repair value. Yep. So we use as a benchmark 70%. So they're even saying 75% that they'll be able to let you use to help with the renovation. And most of our flippers are doing single family homes, so that works.
Great, and that's a 15% down program. So on
only
single
15%
family,
down.
we offer a 15% down with PMI because
Right.
you're not doing 20%, so that is a PMI
Wow.
program, but we offer that at 15% down.
Awesome.
Yep. And a lot of people may ask what credit score requirement we have for
I
that.
was just ready to say that. There you go.
Those are about 640 for the score on that, so it doesn't
So
have
that's
to be.
pretty much the same as your
Yeah.
people are getting on regular
Yep,
mortgage.
absolutely, yep, and 620 by exception.
Wow, wow. Does it matter who does the work?
Yes, that's a great question. Jen can answer that.
Yeah, so the contractor, they have to have insurance.
Okay.
It cannot be a family member.
Cannot do it themselves.
Right, yep.
Okay, okay. So if
the
the flip,
contractor.
so for example, so for all my contractors out there, if they wanted to flip a property themselves, they would have to, somebody else would have to do it.
If they are a contractor themselves,
Right.
With insurance.
with insurance in place, we can ask for permission to have them do the work
Get
themselves.
like an exception.
Yep,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely. And we've been successful at that before.
Okay,
As long as they're not showing up on the Better Business Bureau and
Right,
as an
right.
F
Going
rating.
on.
yeah.
First of all, I'm not working with, I mean, again,
Right, we
at
want
the end of the
reputable
day, it's
contractors.
about reputation and
Absolutely.
doing repeat business.
Yep.
So, that's, I'll say go without saying.
Perfect, right.
So you can't get an exception for that.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
What about time frame? What type of time frame to get the project done?
Yep, so we offer 3 different timeframes for the work depending on your project. We have, and this all happens after closing, so I want to be clear, the money is rolled into the loan amount. The closing happens as usual, the seller gets their money, and then after the closing, the work is done and the money is dispersed out as needed. So the timeframes for that can be 45 days, 90 days, or 180 days after closing. So if you're having your major projects, we tend to bring that right up to the 6-month or the 180 days to give you
Make sure
guys
they have
time.
yeah.
And there's progress inspections that happen, and there's just disbursements happen as the money is needed for the projects.
And so as far as draws, I know that usually
Yep.
you get a certain amount, so you'll get some to start and then
Yes,
periodically.
absolutely. 30% up front and then 70% upon completion if it's a basic project. That's our standard
Right.
situation. But we have a really great draw department. Our renovation department is really great to work with. They'll try to work it out if you need more than the standard number of draws. We try to keep everything as simple and clean as we can, just so it's not such a headache on the back end. So.
All right, I mean, this is lots of good stuff. We thank you so much for all that. But so let me ask a question. What documents are needed for them to try to get approved for this?
Sure. The contractor or the person that's doing the work needs to provide to us a copy of their liability insurance showing that they're covered. A W-9 needs to be filled out for us to give them the money. And some standard paperwork on our end, just agreements that they're going to do the work in the time frame that we allotted, the confirmation of the amount of money that's being set aside. So really, that's pretty much it to get them approved. We send it to our renovation department and they look at it and say yes.
So they got to give you a detailed estimate
Yeah,
with
I
what's
know.
going to be.
Yeah, so part of that work that is being done requires an estimate. So materials and labor need to be itemized out.
Pretty standard stuff.
Yep.
Awesome, awesome. I mean, making this available to people is such a great thing. I mean, I just want to rehash something. The qualifications, they're pretty much the same as like somebody buying a house. Like, I can't believe
Typical
that
program.
like the credit score you need
Yep.
is only 6.
640, sometimes
640.
620 with exceptions, and
Yep.
yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. You guys listening to this? I hope you're listening to this. This is crazy. This is awesome. What about interest rates? What about the rates? Like, how does that work?
The rates are pretty low, below 6%, you know.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
No, when I've heard about investment type thing before, it's usually like 10. I know a lot of you guys out there who got private lenders or things. I mean, you're paying 10%,
Yeah.
sometimes more, sometimes points.
Yep,
They're paying.
no points. Typically, we can get away with no points on it.
Yeah, so our standard rate right now is between 5 and 6% for those investors,
crazy.
1 unit. More so with the recent market and not more inching up towards 6, but still a low
pretty
rate.
close to what they're paying anyway.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we are also able to refinance those properties that you guys are holding out there that have those high
There
rates.
you go,
with
there
this
you
same
go,
program,
there you
so.
go. Also, I mean, what about payment? Like when do they start making payments and stuff like that?
Yeah, they make their payments within 60 days after closing. They will get notified. So basically you close on the home, you skip the month after, and you pay your payment the first.
Okay, so regular payment, not interest only or
No,
nothing
it's
like
a
that?
regular principal and interest payment. You start making it in the 30-year term or whatever term you've allowed. You know.
Okay. They can get this with the same credit as buying the house. There's no points. They're making like a regular payment. I mean, that sounds like way more profit opportunity for
sure,
them
yeah.
to be able to. Wow, outstanding.
It's a great program.
Right now, my mind's running.
Right now?
I'm thinking about some of you right now, like what can be done. And this is an awesome thing. And then, so again, we're gonna. What's the best way for them to reach out to you and ask you questions or anything like that?
Yeah, so Jen and I work as a team. We'll have our information available through
Right,
this
right on the
video.
screen right now. Yep.
You can call our cell phones, email, text.
Check out our website.
We have a website. If you can't get one of us, try the other. We're always in touch with each other to make sure everybody's getting answers and receives a call back or email back as quickly as we can.
Listen, this is outstanding. Make sure you do. Tell them you're working with, you're one of Team Taylor's people. When you call them, they'll take care of you. It's been awesome. I mean, right now, there's no excuse. There's no excuse for you not to be flipping a property, or if I know a lot of you think about it, but you think it's not possible. Let's talk. Let's sit down. Let's talk. As always, I want to thank them for joining us
Thank
on
you.
another Flippin' Friday. And Dave's lost, right? But we want to say until next week, if you know anybody that's looking to sell a property, or if you are ready now to flip one, you got to talk. We got to get together. The market is excellent right now. And for those of you looking to buy a flip, we got a bunch that are about to be available. So definitely stay tuned, and we will talk to you next Flippin' Friday.
Bye.